Now to homeowners associations. Either you love them or you hate them.
The U.S. Census Bureau finds 41% of Colorado homeowners have an HOA. The second most in the nation. We're behind Florida. For years, your investigators have been following issues between HOAs and homeowners. Now, let me show you some of those issues that we're talking about tonight for you. Your investigator, Karen Morfitt, started digging into one issue concerning a Parker neighborhood. They were looking into their HOA management company called CCMA. Neighbors questioned if CCMA was connected to a different company that was recently in court. That company was Mestino Management. It was ordered to pay back millions of dollars to another HOA for diverting funds into yet another company. Now let's look at foreclosures. In 2020, we introduced you to a gypsum man who refused to pay an HOA fine over a trash can. The HOA foreclosed on his home. Then in Green Valley Ranch in 2021, the HOA tried to foreclose on 119 of its homes in the neighborhood, becoming such a problem that Governor Polis signed a bill into law making it tougher for Colorado HOAs to foreclose on people's homes. Karen Morfitt with us tonight to talk more on this, of course, tracking another push for more protections for homeowners. And Karen, this bill that you're going to be talking about would add another layer to this foreclosure process.
Exactly, Karen. It would keep someone many times who's been in their home for years from losing everything if they end up in this process. A similar bill did fail last year, but lawmakers who are behind this effort say with the number of HOAs that are popping up in Colorado, now is the time for change. For nearly 10 years, Holly Crystal has been in and out of court.
I will say this has absolutely changed my life.
It was the only way to fight a property dispute with her HOA.
If you don't have the money to fund a civil lawsuit, which most people, I believe, wouldn't. I mean, I'm over $400,000. It's ridiculous, with no end in sight. Then you could potentially lose your property rights.
She's now using that experience to fight for reform across the state, testifying in support of a bill that would protect homeowners from losing everything should they end up in foreclosure with their HOA.
An investor can come in, swoop in and buy their home and take all the equity.
Representative Nikita Ricks is sponsoring the bill.
What we want to do is to allow a homeowner to be able to sell their home at fair market value, pay off all their debts, and walk away with some money in their pockets.
Opponents believe it will end up costing everyone. John Kruger, Vice President of Government Affairs for Associa, an HOA management company, testified against.
But at some point, the protections for delinquent owners are going to interfere in HOA's ability to collect their dues, which will negatively impact those communities and all the other members.
Crystal sees it as one step closer to more oversight.
It's the bad characters that are infiltrating those positions and can do whatever they want. There's no consequences.
Now, that bill did pass out of committee today, but there are several more hurdles to go. We'll continue to follow it as it moves through the legislature. We're live in Denver tonight. Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
We know you will, Karen. Thank you. And you too can follow this bill and watch all of our investigations on homeowner associations. We've got it on our website for you at cbscolorado.com.